Hello, viewing several. Here we are again, back with our boy Dimash and Olimpico.
Do you mean that these Londoners are technically Burgundians? Indubitably. Blimey.
Okay, that's 1949's passport to Pimlico. I mean, there's obscure and there's reaching, and then there's you. Just cue the thing.
I'm 37.
What?
I'm 37. I'm not old.
So we're back with one of the greatest singers in the world, or the greatest singer, if you believe the comment section. Back in collaboration with the famous Russian composer Igor Krutoy. Regardless, him. They're back together with a song called Olimpico. I've obviously no idea what to expect. As always, I know I'm going to be blown away one way or another. But, the style of it, the arrangement, what have you, I don't know, obviously. So let's get on with it. God, just look at him. Even that operatic register coming from him still feels so strange. Never a good place to stop, sorry, but need to pause for a sec. Like I say, with the operatics, particularly when it feels like it's really bass heavy, and it still feels, all the sounds he makes are phenomenal, but somehow when the higher register, when it's, I don't know, sopranos, when it's really high, just because of his just frame, his demeanor, just the look of him, I don't know why, you can go with that to a degree, but when the real operatic stuff comes out, you're always, at least I do, admittedly, sometimes I make the connection of baritones, especially, even some tenors, that they have to be a certain build and a certain shape to create that much noise, to have these huge diaphragms and just create these monumental sounds from way down. But regardless, your man's producing amazing sounds as always. It's kind of odd in a way to hear this operatic Italian, I'm thinking, must be Italian, opera being performed with this very modern EDM electronic beat going along with it, and all the lights and all the theatricality going along with it certainly lends itself to the performance, and probably makes the live show that much more, that much more impactful. But yeah, it's strange. I probably should look up at some point the lyrics just to get a feel for what it's about. But as with a lot of things I've seen, not just by Dimash but by other artists, where it isn't in English, it doesn't really matter to me in the grand scheme of things. It's more the sounds and the feel that I'm going for, even if I don't understand it. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, girl. I'm with you. Ooh. What are we building up to here? Just all these sounds that are emerging, high, low, effortless. Ooh. Yeah. How'd you get that high? And it not crack, scratch, or, you know. And then he's back here. Ooh, the rolling of the R's, just the language, it lends itself so well to this style of music. I recognise that. That Deronchita. Isn't that from Figaro? Awkward chair dancing to opera. Sure. There it is. There it. Ooh, you talented bastard. In the most affectionate and kind way possible. Yeah, it's difficult to know what to say after, admittedly, I'm only a handful of songs in, but, you know, your man's ability to create every conceivable sound, every conceivable note. I mean, it's never going to not be impressive. It's never going to not astonish on some level or another. You know, it's phenomenal. So I've just got to continue. I obviously want to hear more. I want to experience more of this. Yeah. I wish I had more, maybe if I was a vocal coach or, one of the, a reactor that has more technical knowledge, I could find more interesting things to comment on or technical aspects to reference, but I'm not, so all I have to fall back on is, wow. Gosh, didn't he sing high? Gosh, didn't he sing low? Isn't he phenomenally talented? Were we surprised? No. So So for what it's worth, there, latest dose of the great Dimash. I will continue down the rabbit hole, checking out anything that's recommended. I've had, obviously, floods of recommendations from all of the new subscribers that came along with me when I first started listening to him. So first of all, thank you guys for subscribing, for liking, for leaving all of your comments, making all the suggestions and all of the places where I could go next. So I will be trying to follow up with them, and because I don't know where to go next, obviously I do need guidance there, so I do appreciate it. But yeah, goodbye forever.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Ah, now we see the violence inherent in the system. Bloody peasant!